book buds? It's your girl, Mackenzie. I am really trying to come up with like a name for everyone here, even though there's no one here yet. And I'm trying to make it gender neutral just to make it a welcoming, inclusive, safe space for all. So whoever you are, come on in, welcome. My ideas so far, books to besties, which is really cute, but I feel like it's overused. Books to buds, very gender neutral, big fan. And books to babes, which is a little bit feminine, but I kind of like how it sounds. We'll see how that goes. But for now, books to buds. Welcome. Today I'm here with my TBR, and it's really long. I was hoping for like, a quick video, just something easy, starting this off right, and I look at my pile and this is not going to be quick. So I'm just going to jump right into it. A lot of these are inspired by social media platforms and book talk, bookstagram, all of that, but some of it is not. So we've got a good variety here. Starting off strong, we have You Deserve Each Other. I've seen this on some social media platforms. I'm very excited about it. And yet I got this a year ago for Christmas. Hasn't been read yet, really needs to be read. Can't tell you why I haven't read it yet. I'm very excited about it, but I just haven't picked it up yet. It's been on here for a while, so this might be my next read now that I think about it. We also have Shadow and Bone. I have seen the Shadow and Bone Netflix series, so that has made me more excited to read this book, but this one's not like top of my line, absolute favorite. One that I really want to read is also here, Six of Crows, but I've been told that you have to read Shadow and Bone before you read Six of Crows. It's widely debated. If I'm not going to understand this without reading this, then I don't want to read this. I want to start with this one. But I'm more excited to read this than I am this. Do you see my problem? Just a little bit. But I'm excited. I am excited. I've seen the Netflix series. I have to get into this very soon. Very popular. Everyone loves it, and I'm sure I will too. I just need to be in the right mood to read those two. Also, we have The Virgin Game Plan by Lauren Blakely. I'm excited for this one too. I don't love the cover of it. Just this style cover isn't really my thing, but I do really like the author, and I've read her other stuff on Kindle. I really enjoy her. It's just not like a cover that I'm drawn to. That is one of my fatal flaws as a book reader. I've got a couple book covers. Everybody does this. I'm not immune to that. I do judge a book by its cover. Rip. I also prefer books that are in first person, and I have to be like in a very specific mood to read a book written in third person, which is another reason why a lot of these have not been picked up yet, just because I like reading in first person and not all of these are. And my third one is the font size and style. So if the font is too small, if there's too many words per page, and if it's not like a readable style, that changes things for me. Which again is why I read typically on the Kindle rather than paperback, because Kindle you can just make the words bigger, you can make it what you want, whereas paperback you buy the book, you get what you get, and hope you read it. So there's that. Also, Breathless by Jennifer Niven. I've read all the Bright Places. I really liked that one. I have really high hopes for this. This is also another one that's been sitting on my shelf for a little bit, but I'm kind of feeling it. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Also, my paperback book pile right now is very large, whereas my Kindle book pile is getting smaller because I've been reading a lot on the Kindle, so now I'm coming kind of back to paperback and hardcover, I suppose. and coming back to this. So a lot of these are going to get read, and quite soon, I'm predicting. We also have Crave. This one's a thick book. I'm excited. It's also a series. I believe it's a series. Actually, I can't tell you, but I think it's a series. I will say I did like the Twilight books. I liked the Twilight books. I don't like the Twilight movies, so do with that information as you will. But I liked the Twilight books. I heard it's similar to that. Guess we'll read it and find out. And then One Last Stop. I'm so excited about this book, and this one's also been on my pile for a little bit of time because one of my friends actually annotated it for me, and so it's really special to my heart. I'm really excited about it, but I haven't been able to pick it up yet because I'm also annotating a book for her, Red, White, and Royal Blue. So I have read this before, so technically it can't really be on my TBR if this is a reread, but I also said that I'm not going to read One Last Stop until I finish Red, White, and Royal Blue, annotating it for her. Also, this is my first time annotating. I usually don't annotate my books, so that's been taking me a while, and that's why I haven't gotten to One Last Stop. Also, I heard that One Last Stop isn't as good as Red, White, and Royal Blue, and that kind of makes me sad. But I guess it'll be up to me to read One Last Stop and kind of figure that out. Casey McQuiston is also coming out with a new book in the beginning of 2022, January, February, March-ish, first couple of months. So I have to get this one read so that then I can get excited for her new book. We also have some adult books on here. Don't know why I put that in quotes. Half the Sky. This is one that I ordered because, as I said, I really want to be able to read books that are written for adults, but I just simply am not at the reading level to do that. But this one's all about inequality and women, and how women are half the sky. Men are half and women are half, and I think that that's just a really cool concept, and I think that by reading it, it will just, you know, that growth and development and just like recognizing that other people are in different situations than you. And I really think that this will get me there. I just don't think that I can read it because I don't have that reading ability. But nonetheless, maybe I audiobook it. Maybe I audiobook it and then read along as somebody reads to me. That's a thought. Another adult book, we've got The Blue Sweater. I have actually started this. I'm on page 48, 49. I've started it. It too is a book that is very challenging for me, but the words are bigger, so it's easier for me to read at least a little bit of. And this one is bridging the gap between rich and poor in an interconnected world. So another really good like development eye-opener type of book, and I'm really excited to read it. I'm kind of in the middle of it. I pick it up and put it down a lot just because of the reading level and because I'm not quite there, but we will see if or when I finish this. I'll let you know how it goes. Back to a couple more young adult, new adult novels. We have Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens. This makes me happy. It's queer and so am I. Enough said, that's all we need. I got this from Half Price Books, so I got it on sale, which makes me happy. Also, I traded in some books for it. I sold some books back to them and then got this book in return. So very excited about it. Just got it earlier this week, so haven't read it yet, but getting there. Also from Half Price Books, The Unbecoming of Maria. I can't tell if the F makes it Maria or if this is Mara. Dyer. Anyway, so I've seen this a little bit recently on social media, and people are saying that it holds up even like as you get older. It's a young adult book that holds up into adulthood and people still really enjoy. I never read it. It wasn't my style. It still might not be my style, but it is written in first person and it does have really big words. So I'm hoping to get into it. We'll see. Serpent and Dove. Very excited. I'm pretty sure that I've said that about every single book, so if you've heard me say very excited 12 times, I apologize, but I am very excited about this one. So we'll see. It is written in first person, maybe? Yes, this one's written in first person too. I'm happy about that. One thing I think you'll notice is a lot of the books on my TBR are fantasy reads. I go back and forth between being very into fantasy and then very into romance. And right now I'm very into romance and not as much into fantasy. So my fantasy TBR is kind of piled up and there's not as much like romance on my TBR just because that's the kind of mood I'm in. Not ready to get back to fantasy yet, but I think that I'm getting there and I'm getting there soon. We've got three more, I can't count. Homework by Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews is a queen. That's all I'll say about her. She's a queen. I love her. Sound of Music and Princess Diaries and just everything, absolutely everything. Mary Poppins, how could I forget Mary Poppins? I love Disney and just the fact that she's in so many Disney movies makes me really happy. She's iconic. I wish I would have met her last year right before COVID when she was going on tour. I didn't, but oh well. This is a book that I think is above my reading level, but because I love Julie so much, I think that I'm more willing to read it. And I think that it'll get read easier than some of the others that were like adult novels that I may not ever quite get to. Now we're down to two more. Okay. Wicked Saints. I've heard mixed reviews. I don't know how I feel about this book. Maybe I'm excited. I am excited. I'm excited about all books. I'm excited about this one. It is also a series. It's fantasy. I've heard more mixed reviews about this than I have the others, so we'll see how it goes. But it does have a pretty cover and it's kind of shiny when you catch it in the light. Ooh. And arguably, I saved the best for last. So if you're still here, thank you. If not, thanks for staying, thanks for coming. See you later, whatever. Elle Kennedy, Good Girl Complex. I won this in a Goodreads giveaway. I just got it. I have the advanced readers edition because this one is not on sale until February 1st of 2022, and it is currently December 7th, 2021. So I have an advanced copy. I'm very excited to read this. Like, this is top of my list. I am picking this up. This is my next read. It will get read, and when it does, you'll be the first to know because I will have all of the opinions about this. I've read all of Elle Kennedy's other things, the Off-Campus series, the Briar U series, both of those, and love them. Love her, love them. There's no complaints about any of those. Just all good things for Elle Kennedy. So when I heard she was coming out with something new, I was very excited. Also, the main character is named Mackenzie, and that's my name. So I feel like I might be able to connect to it a little bit more, and I'm really excited about that. So there you have it. That is my TBR. I doubt that I'm going to get to all of them in December or ever, honestly, because my TBR is constantly getting added to, but there's definitely a couple of books there that are getting picked up soon, and when I'm done, I will be sure to come back and let you know my thoughts and my opinions. So let me know if you've read any of these, what you thought of them, because I don't know what to think. I have not picked them up yet. Let me know if there's one that like I must read first beyond Good Girl Complex. But yeah, thank you. And I will catch you later.